Before I came here and all that, I knew security guards were something I was gonna deal with. On getting here, I'd already made my plan. I was gonna drive in, I'm gonna use them all and fly my drone. Because I know for some reason if I involve them before doing anything, I'm gonna take a L. So I came in, did my thing. Luckily I got some beautiful shots I'm gonna share with you guys soon. And yeah, it's Times Square. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I've shot all of that shots before the security guy came and started, interrogating me like I just committed a crime or something. Anyways, I'd like to say to all creative out there, all independent creative out there, because these security guards are out here to get us. They don't want you to create shit. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the skits that came before this video. I'm sure I showed you how to undo security guards in South Africa, without taking an L. You must do the things you need to do and just get out of their place. Get out of their territory before they kick you out, because they always like to over-exercise their powers. But anyways, let's get into today's episode. Today's episode is basically about, let me first start like this. During the lockdown, when the lockdown initially started, I had found interest in reading books, and I'd just like to talk about some of the books I read and some things I gained from it, and also a few friends recommended some certain things that I read. It has helped me in what I do currently, and I can see positive changes to everything I do in terms of growth and and progression. So books are very important, and I just thought I should share with you guys what I've read and the impact I can see from the little things that I've read so far. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So yeah, the very first book that I would like to talk about is called Rework. It's by Jason Fried. I have seen Nipsey also recommend that book on Instagram before he passed away. Rest in peace, Nipsey. I don't know, I'm looking up, but anyways, rest in peace, Nipsey also. But anyways, Nipsey also has recommended that book on his Instagram or some other place. I read the book, and I honestly would tell you I benefited from it. You would learn tips that would help you in a workspace, in a creative workspace and environment, and also in terms of entrepreneurship and just thinking outside the box. Rework, like the name implies, it just means working, but a better approach to everything you do. Brilliant book. I think you should check it out. Rework by Jason Fried, man. Actually, Rework by Jason Fried. You follow me? So anyways, let's move on to the next one. Let me let you guys guess this one. This guy is the executive producer of Power. You know who that is, right? Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Hustle harder, also smarter. I think this is one of the most brilliant piece of work I've ever read that just really influenced me. It details out his life to us and see how he handled some certain things in his life, and it's still actually a work in progress, but it can tell you, it can give you guidelines to how you can also live a good life and live a self-fulfilling life, Also harder, also smarter. Brilliant book. It's just let me say it like this, it's like applying street mentality into what you do from day to day. Is the story of how people are good at something, but they're always scared of getting things wrong. He details out a friend that he goes into a record label company with. Like he went into a record label actually with this man, expecting this guy to be the master of what he knows and his belief in him. When this guy got into the board meeting, see a bunch of people in suits, he got cold feet. And 50 was shocked that, we believe, I know you can do this, but he didn't say it to him, but he knew mentally that something was wrong. So I feel like that's a very powerful nugget right there. If you know something, always raise your hand and let people know you know it, you feel me? And even if you're wrong and someone in the room corrects you, feel free, learn from, I thought that was right. There's no harm in learning something new. But if there's anything always try to raise your hand and say it. But then in a nutshell, it's just applying a drug dealer mentality in your life if you want to win. Still also a work in progress, and all of these principles I would also try to apply in my life so I could, live a self-fulfilling life, you feel me? Russ is one of the artists that I really like. He also wrote a book, It's All in Your Head, and that's basically what life is about. That's the title of the book though. Our perspective on how we see the world becomes our world. And if there's anything you should believe in life, is yourself. Never doubt yourself. Like he says, trust the what and fuck the when. Just believe in what you're doing and eventually it'll catch on. So Ross' books is very amazing. I feel like it's a manual because it's very short. If you're not much of a reader, I'll suggest you start here. It's just like not so much of books, like this thick, very nice book, and it can really change your perspective. It's like a manual. For me, it's like my day-to-day book. I just open it and read random things, and I finished it, but I always like to open it from time to time because it's like a tool for me, you feel me? I think you guys should check out this man. His name is Naval Ravikant on Twitter, and just say he has a pinned tweet that says how to get rich without getting lucky. I feel like that tweet is like a bunch of tweets that will just change your life and the way you see things. Those words are powerful, they are thoughtful. And also he has like a 3-hour podcast with some other guy on Apple. Shout out to Tayo, he sent me the link for that too. Those things changed my life and my perspective. Like, it's just powerful, man. There's one particular one that stood out for me. It's something that I've never really taken serious, but unconsciously I've always been doing that. Is learn to sell, learn to build. You would be unstoppable. I always like selling stuff to people. I always buy and resell stuff. Like this hoodie I wear right here. I bought it and I've sold several of them to people. I've printed on them for people. I also my parents print embroidered phrase cards. I've also done that for people, and I run a production company. I shoot music videos for people that straight out of my garage. It plays in Channel O, MTV Base. I won't even play it this week. There's this Jermaine Eagle video that I shot that I also play straight out of this garage. I've done some global work. And what else do I want to say? It says to me that it says learn to sell, learn to build, you would be unstoppable. Those 3 words, when I saw that, it just like a light bulb just came up in my head. I would forever continue to do that. I'll always learn to sell to people. At some point in my life, I want to sell properties to people. But yeah, guys, this is where we come to the end of today's video. If you like anything I've said, or if you want to ask a question, or you just want to say anything, please feel free to comment below, drop a like, subscribe, and if you haven't hit the notification button, please do so. And one final point I would like to say, it is all in your head. Everything you want to accomplish in life is all in your head. I'm also a work in progress, and for some reason, a lot of things that I was seeing myself doing, I already see it happening in here, you feel me? In my head. Never give up on your dreams. Stay focused, stay driven, and be confident. Peace. Stay safe, my peoples. Feel free to drop a comment below and hit the like button. Also, catch me on Instagram at DIRXTope. Subscribe and like my YouTube page. Thank you. Peace.